What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We're out here at my local Mount Peel. Mount Peel is located, I think it's like southwest or northwest of Toowoomba. Northwest of Toowoomba, that would make some sense, maybe. Oh no, it's west anyway. And yeah, I ride here most days. Almost every day, so I guess you could say it is my local. And I would say it is my local. I don't mind riding here, even though it's not the best. Some people probably would say it's shit too. Anyways, today's video is, the main talking point will be just some fabricated news article that was written about me. Jumping into the Bunda Trail right now, by the way. It's a green trail, real easy one, real chill one. I'll ride this for a bit until we get to the top, but company in question, pretty big one. It's Flow MTD. They do heaps of bike reviews and lots of mint articles about everything happening in Australian mountain biking. I think I'd say they do all mountain biking. I don't read everything they send or give out and whatnot, but I have checked out a few of the bike reviews from time to time just to see what people's thoughts are. I think they're based in like New South Wales, but they must have riders everywhere, because the guy that wrote the story about me whinging is located on the Gold Coast. So what is the story all about? Basically, it's about me complaining about a trail system in particular. And this isn't the whole article, obviously. It's just most of the article is paraphrased from my video and what I've said, or what I apparently said in the video. And the trail system in question is Glossy Black Reserve, which, if you remember the video, I didn't like it. I wasn't happy with it. When I say I wasn't happy with it, I wasn't a fan of it, and I wouldn't return. And I pretty much just told everyone how I felt about it at the end of the video, and I said that I didn't like it, basically. But in the article old mate wrote, he's pretty much just gone through the standard jargon about people whinging about trails and whatnot, which is fine. That's pretty normal. A lot of people whinge about trails. And he said that I complained about the trail system, and my main reasoning was I didn't like it because it was too rough. And you know, it doesn't really annoy me too much. It's kind of just like not accurate, because I never said in the video that I hate the place because it's too rough. I don't think I ever said that once. And I actually watched the video back again, even though, you know, I did edit it and shit, but I watched it back and I didn't find anywhere where I said this place sucks because it's too rough. So that's kind of the only point that really, I don't know, it didn't really upset me too much. It was just kind of not accurate. So I was like, well, that's not really true. There goes a deer. Holy damn. Pretty rare you see a deer at this time of the day. Holy, hopefully I should have caught that on camera. Damn, that's cool. Well, hopefully we see some more. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it really annoyed me too much. It was more just, that's false. Like, you know, I gotta say something, because hopefully a lot of my viewers and stuff will agree that I don't complain about trails in videos or much at all. Like, I don't think I've ever complained about a trail being shit at all. From memory, I can't think of any time I've sucked about a trail being bad or whinged about a trail at all. So I kind of just, like, you know, wanted to say that, like, it realistically doesn't happen on my channel. And of course, the guy didn't share my post, so I couldn't really defend myself with the truth. Like, oh man, this is too rough, this trail right now. I don't think I've ever said, I've said, you know, people say trails are rough as guts like Nerang, which they are. That's not necessarily complaining about it, that's just how they are. And then the whole, oh, these people probably don't do trail work, they're the main whingers, which is probably accurate too. But I do trail work here and there, gotta be local here. I got a shovel just over here that lives out here. We'll go make sure it's still there. I only used it not too long ago, but you know, just, it's not all on the surface. Like, I don't show everyone my trail work or film trail building videos. I used to do a pirate trail, which I was building, but I've stopped that and I don't do that anymore. Just because I don't want to be a part of it and stuff. I did enjoy it, but you know, too much that comes along with that type of thing, especially when people, well, when I film it all, you know. So yeah, well, Flow MTB, huge company, and Jack, one of my mates who's seen on the channel a lot, he pretty much put it very bluntly to them that they're paraphrasing my video for clicks, and I'm like a small channel, obviously. So realistically, it's kind of, I don't know, I couldn't see it being a great look. I don't think whoever's in charge of Flow MTB watched the video or agreed with what was posted by this guy that wrote the article. But yeah, anyway, back to Glossy Black. It does suck, and it being shit doesn't necessarily mean that the rocks are because of it. The rocks are a part of it. They're not, it's not fun. Like, majority of the trails there aren't fun. I think it's like 7k loop, 8k loop, and I didn't mind Rabbit's Run, was alright, but even that was very bland. There's nothing like there that would entice me to go back. So I understand it's this bloke's local and you got to defend your local, but I don't know. If people said this place was shit, what I'm riding right now, I can't disagree with them. It's not anything special. Anyways, let's get to the top and I'll talk some more. Whew. So at the top of the Dala descent, still can't believe you've seen that deer. Hopefully that's on footage. That's cool. You never see him. Well, I've seen him like 3 times out here in 3 years, so like I said, I'm right here almost all the time. So yeah, we'll head down Dala. It's pretty rough for wear at the moment, but you know, clean it up where you can. Ooh, oh yeah. I left the shovel last time, actually, it's just there. So if anyone wants to use it, that's cool. Just put it back there, you know where it is, if you live out here. So if you ever want to do trail maintenance or anything like that, that's what you want. Anyway, we descend into here, and generally lately, or the last couple of days, I've been seeing some huge kangaroos, so let's see if we see any. been coming pretty close with them too, like real up their arse sort of stuff, because they hang out right here. Had a couple little ones. The big boys are usually here, but not today, but looks. Today indeed. Look at him. Oh wow. Woo! Oh. That was a hectic landing. Bit of track. Bit too much speed into that corner with no berm. Oh, brutal on the hardtail some days. Okay, now it gets real rough, like glossy black style rough down here. This berm's recently been cleaned up, so is this. Ooh. So yeah, not necessarily upset about the whole article, but if it was accurate, that would always be great, rather than just lying about what was said with no proof. It's just how journalism goes, I guess. Oh my god. It's always hectic through here. This is just like glossy black. It used to be really smooth and flowy. Now it's a rock fill. I remember when I rode through here on the $25 Norfolk Storm that I won from Hummus Tower. Oh, that's brutally rough, but I'm not complaining. See, I was also told by Momentum that maybe the Enduro bike would have been a better option for Glossy Black, and in hindsight, yes, I'll agree with him. Maybe it would be a bit better, but I honestly don't think I'll ride there again, because I didn't like it and it's quite a ways from home. Another thing was, I didn't just drive to Glossy Black just to ride there. I also rode Hinge Dam, which is bloody unreal. Washing through there. Oh my big double. These rocks are wild. Pass through here real fast. On the edge. Oh man. Into the clear now of all them rocks. You can probably hear my mud guard scraping along. Look, skippies, don't come this way. Thank you. So many skippies out lately. Last few days I've just seen heaps of them. It's bloody sick. Trying to clear this double. Yeah, chill. Oh. So yeah, maybe. Woo. Alrighty. Send it back up the hill. Hey bud. Alright. Now for the heavy push back to the top. And then we'll go down the other side and I'll check back in then. I know, brutal hill climb out of the way. It's not actually that bad, but it's not that great either. Oh, I know I'm complaining again, I just realised. Another thing was, in the video, it was more like complaining about it being too rough. Apparently I did. Apparently that's what I said, it's too rough, I don't like it. Which, yeah, I didn't. I used to race, like full enduros, proper ones, that, you know, the trails are actually rough and they're janky. And yeah, it just blows my mind that someone would think that. Trails are never too rough. I mean, well, they are too rough sometimes, depending on what you like, but there's a difference between enjoyable rough and just not enjoyable rough, and that place was the difference. Like Nerang, it's very rocky and rough, but it's also pretty fun. Like the descents are actually they're pretty good for most of it. I haven't actually ridden the trail I didn't like out there either. They're all good, and the rocky bits are great. But a trail like a system like Glossy Black, which is legitimately just golf ball and larger size rocks that are they're spread out, they're not in like them, you know, they're just everywhere and they move around. It makes it a very hard thing to ride, and it's a very unenjoyable thing. Because I really enjoy tech trails, but that place isn't a tech trail. That has no, some of the climbs are pretty techy and difficult to get up, and I didn't mind that. I don't dislike that. I've attempted to climb many difficult tech trails and I enjoy that challenge. But the downhill baby head rocks that just don't give up and stuff, I just don't like. And I think people want to hear the real, like they want to know what I actually think. And you know, I think I normally give that all the time. I don't usually say I like somewhere that I don't. In fact, I don't think I have ever said I've enjoyed a trail in a video that I haven't enjoyed. Because I just, you know, everyone who watches this video will most likely see that place and they want to ride there. Future people will see that place and they'll want to ride there as like possibly a destination that they want to get to. And if I'm out here saying that place is the best ever, when in reality it sucks, then that's just a bad rap for me, and I try my best to keep a good rap. But in the end, I'm still the typical Aussie, and I don't really give too many F's. I do swear often, but I try not to for videos. I don't really give that many fucks about too many things, and I don't really care too much about how offended people get. But if it's a blatant lie, I'll say something, or if it's mis-screwing or misinformative information about my channel or one of my videos, then I'll say something. But yeah, if it was an honest post and a real thing that I said, then, you know, that's how it is. Bad publicity is still good publicity, and sometimes good publicity is bad publicity. So, you know, it is what it is. At least they've linked the video now. It took them 3 days to do that, to add a link in there to my video in question, so people will still have their own opinions from reading the post, because most of that post is constructed and fabricated from my video. But you know, it is what it is. One other thing that needs to be spoken about is trail maintenance and how legal it is for any random to go into a national park or a mountain bike park, whatever it is, and just start digging. Even if you're cleaning the trail, I don't see that as necessarily being legal, because you can't build illegal trails. you can't just go into any old national park and start doing the council's job. Just like you can't just go out into a main road and throw a speed bump in because you think cars are going too fast through it. So I don't know how all these people have this high ground of, oh, I do trail maintenance, you don't. When in reality, I don't know how legal it all actually is. And I've never been able to find the legalness or illegalness of building illegal trails, or what fines behind it. Because it seems like it's all different in each council, which is bizarre for Australia. But yeah, explain that to me in the comments if you know more about it. Because like I said, you do the little bits of trail maintenance, most people don't have time. And most systems have a dedicated weekend or a dedicated day once every so often. Some have it more than others, to actually get everyone down there and dig together. I don't know if that's approved by anyone or they just go in and do that. I'm not sure. I know in Toowoomba we have a club, so the maintenance crews are actually allowed in there whenever they want to, and we can do maintenance there, I believe, whenever, and you can just request the key and you can go get the gear out of the container at the trails and just away you go. But I know it's all different in places like Mount Cotton and wherever else. I'm not sure what the deal is down there. So yeah, I don't know, I just ride, make videos and give everyone an honest view of what I think of the trails. Oh, big skippy. So yeah, I think that's about it. All I can think about. I don't hold any grudges against Flow MTV. The guy clearly was just very upset that his local was being tarnished and spoken in a, I don't know, a bad way. But yeah, I couldn't recommend anyone ride there. It wasn't really fun. Mountain biking's about fun. It's about being challenged to do things you shouldn't or you couldn't do before. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know what mountain biking is to you. And if it's anything like me where I just enjoy it, I like riding, I also like challenging my fitness levels and pushing myself. That's a big thing for me. But most of the time I like riding the bike and riding new trails and stuff like that. And I'll continue to ride everywhere. I haven't not ridden somewhere because someone told me it was bad. Someone told me Nerang sucked, and I still rode there and I didn't mind it. I like most of it that I rode, that is. A lot of people told me Glossy Black wasn't good, but I still went there anyway, and I'll agree with them people that it's not good. There is some good bits, but yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.